Guys, it's finally here. Some good weather! Woo! I've been wanting to make this video for a while, down at the beach. I've got my paddleboard with me, and just look at this amazing beach. We're so lucky to have this in Northumberland. Yeah, I've got my paddleboard, taking the camera out on the water, see if I can get some footage there. I've got the drone on the car. I'm probably not going to chance taking that out when I'm on the paddleboard. Too many risks in case I crash or whatever, or fall in the water. But yeah, I'm just happy the sun's out. It's a whole 19 degrees. It's probably the warmest day we've had this year. I'm really excited to just get in the water. Let's do it. A couple of tips if you want to get into paddleboarding is get a phone cover like this and take your phone with you. Just in case you get into any trouble, then you still have a way of communicating when you're out in the water. The big thing is the buoyancy aid that I've got. I'm a good swimmer, but if I fall in, at least that will bring me to the surface of the water and keep me breathing in case I've knocked my head or something. Today, the water conditions are really calm. There's not any wind. I did check online before I came here on windy.com, the wind conditions. And I also looked at the web cameras at Tynemouth to see what the swell was like, and on surfline.com to see the size of the waves. So people think these inflatable SUPs, inflatable SUPs, are just a bit fun, but they can be really dangerous. So it is worthwhile just spending a little bit of time before you get in the water, just looking at the conditions and seeing what dangers there might be. The other thing is, if there's a little bit of swell, take care for the riptides. You can see there's not very much current here today, so I'm going to be fine. The current can make you drift down the beach, so I just need to be observant when I'm in the water that I'm not drifting too far down or too far out, and make sure I can get back in. Like I said earlier, I'm quite comfortable with swimming, but it's not really about how comfortable you are. Like, you have to measure the conditions and your ability against those conditions. The first thing I normally do when I come to the beach is, without the board, I'll go in maybe a couple feet deep and just get acclimatised to the water temperature. Just because if I do fall in, then that way it's not a real shock to the system. So I'll normally just wet my body, wet the wetsuit, get used to the conditions, go back out, get my board, then go back in. That way I'm just accustomed to the water temperature. So with all that out of the way, let's have some fun. I've also noticed that my shoes are full of cobwebs since the last time I used them, so I'm going to go and wash them out in the sea. Really, they're just to give my feet a little bit of protection when I'm walking on the stones, rather than the temperature. I know the water's going to be cold, but hopefully I'm not going to fall in that often. So like I said, I'm just going to get acclimatised to the water before getting on the board. I don't want to get cold water shock, where I fall in the water and I can't breathe, or hyperventilate, or I just can't swim because I'm too cold. So I'm just getting used to the water temperature. Ooh, it's fresh. Alright, let's go in. Nice to be out on the water, just chilling in the sun, hearing the waves crash. They're only small waves, but it's still nice sound, soothing. And you know, it's not even that cold. Like, the temperature of the water, it's pretty good. paddled a little bit down the coast, not too far, maybe half a kilometre or something, probably not even that to be honest, like 400 metres. And I'm just going to stay pretty close to the shore. I'm not going to go too far out, just playing around. Like I say, this is the first time this year I've been out, so I'm just getting my balance again, making sure the board's okay, and just having fun really. Like, just really nice to be out here on the beach. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit hard to balance with the camera in my hand, the paddle in the other hand, and then the swell coming in and out. I'm surprised I haven't fallen over yet. So it's not long until I've got the West Highland Way hike. It's coming up soon. It's the start of June. So I've been raising money for a charity called Mind. The Just Giving page is in the description below if you're feeling like you want to contribute to that. Every little bit helps. So I'm doing the north section from Tyndrum up to Fort William, which should be good. I've got a few friends coming along for the journey with me as well, so that'll be a nice trip. Just hoping the midges and the weather holds out for us. First night's in Tyndrum, second night Bridge of Orkney. Then we're supposed to be staying in King's House Hotel or Kingsway Hotel or something like that, but we couldn't get in there, so we're having to be a little bit creative with the transport, and we're going to be staying 2 nights in Kinlochleven and then taking the transport back to where we finished on the third night, and then the final day will be Kinlochleven to Fort William. So I am quite excited. Like I say, I'm just hoping the midges and the weather will be okay. This is, it's not even that cold. I'm having a blast right now. It's like good for the soul, just being on the water. Change the temperature to always being in the house or wrapped up in your jacket or something. Like, you can probably feel the temperature of the sea here, salt on your hands. If you're liking this content, please do like and subscribe. Ring that bell so you get updated every time I post a video. And I'll try my best to keep posting new things all the time. Whether it's me paddleboarding, hiking, doing whatever really, anything outdoors. Now it's the summer weather, so hopefully it's here to stay. I know summer was a Tuesday last year. Hopefully I can get out a bit more and do some cool things, wild swimming, whatever. So yeah, if you plan on going paddleboarding, buoyancy aid is a really good idea. Protective waterproof cover for your phone, so you can, if you get into trouble, you can phone someone. Check the forecast for the wind and the swell. Website's in the description for checking the swell and the wind. So yeah, that's me packed up for my paddleboard and wetsuit and stuff. When I get home, I'll wash all the salt water and the sand and stuff off the wetsuit and the board. Thanks for coming along. I'll see you next time.